Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. My name is Crow, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun with our God Powers mod, and we're going to try and recreate some of our favorite attacks in the Dragon Ball Z universe. Up until now, we've been able to do pretty simple attacks like the Kamehameha, for example, by taking the Candle Fire ability and just gently making an awesome beam of death, aiming at whatever target you want. And we basically refer to this as the Kamehameha as it goes and smacks that poor hobbit in the face. But there's more attacks in Dragon Ball Z than just that. And the one I want to try and do first is the, what was it called? Special Beam Cannon? Okay, Special Beam Cannon is just a terrible name. It's the worst English translation on the planet. I mean, come on, the original translation basically turned out to be Demonic Piercing Light Murder Gun. Would you rather not have a Demonic Piercing Light Murder Gun than the Special Beam Cannon? So making the Special Beam Cannon, well, we all know it has two parts. The first part is the horizontal beam. It's a straight line of power. And then the second part is much more complicated to create, and it is a twirling line of power, just like twirling around the primary line of power. So how do we recreate that in tabs? Now I could use the Candle Fire ability. Let's see if we can make it work. So the first part is the straight line, the beam, and that's pretty easy to do. All you have to do is hold down left alt, hit left click or right click, and then go straight line of power. See, that's easy to do. We can do that, no sweat. And it fires off like that. Now, the hard part is going to be the twirling line of power around it. And this basically doubled the attack power of the attack because it had two beams of power. So let's try and draw a beam. This time actually hit the target with a beam, right? Go like that and go draw the beam like that. Perfect. Now the twirl. So here's my thing. I would like to be able to do the twirl from here and go backwards, because then I could go like this and get an idea for where the center is, and then kind of twirl around and then walk backwards and twirl around and whoa god, walk back. Guys, now so controlling the camera and controlling the beam is awkward. However, doing it this way causes a bit of a problem, guys, because now those beams are gonna go that way, and we accidentally we killed Larry. We killed Larry. Sorry, Larry. So maybe we're going about this Special Beam Cannon all wrong. Maybe we don't do the horizontal straight line first. Maybe we try the twirl first and go from there. So what if I just kind of get in front of Larry? So, buddy, I'm just gonna get real close to you. Okay, don't mind me. I'm trying to make you a Special Beam Cannon. Okay, you're gonna love the Special Beam Cannon when it's done. And we face our target. And now I hold down left alt and I'm gonna start the twirl like this. Try and keep it tight. Try and keep the clubber in the middle of my twirl, right? Kind of like that. Try and keep him visually in the middle. How does that look? That's not bad. That's not bad. We kind of went a little bit fast towards the end, guys. See, it was nice and tight here to start, but then it kind of loosened up towards the end. Now we have to get back into positions, Larry. I'm just gonna get real close to you again. Don't mind me. All right, it's cool, it's cool. And now I need to actually, even more important than that, is try and find where's the middle. I'm looking down at like, oh, I can barely see the clubber down there. So beam right down the middle, and I'm aiming right at the clubber, guys. I'm hoping this is in the middle of our little twirl. If it's not, I've got a problem. I'm hoping. How's it look? Close. Oh, we veered off to the side. We almost did it. Oh, that was so close, guys. That was so close. See, for the first couple, right, it was perfect, and then it just veered off to the left. I wasn't locked on target. You gotta be locked on target. Should we fire this thing? That's a weird looking beam cannon. It's a straight looking beam cannon. All right, we're gonna shoot it and ruin this life of this poor little clubber in 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, it kind of like goes around him because of how the beam works in this game. It kind of surrounds the clubber, but these parts right here, they're gonna smack him in the face like that. So that was our first attempt at a Special Beam Cannon. It didn't do exactly what I wanted, but it was very cool looking. What if we use an attack different than the Candle Fire? What if we use Zeus's power? Maybe that will look better. We'll try it out. So again, we get in front of Larry. Larry, come here. Okay, get right here. And then don't worry, guys. Once we're done this Special Beam Cannon, we're gonna try other Dragon Ball Z attacks. We get right in front of you, Larry. Right in front of you. Perfection. And then aim at our clubber. And we're gonna start with the twirl, but I want to go too. Oh god, I'm way off course. Oh god, I ruined it. It was cool looking, but I ruined the twirly twirl. Try this again. All right. Up here. And we're just going to work our way forward. See, look at that. That's what I want. I want to do this beautiful spiral. Just gorgeous spiral like that. Hey, that's pretty cool looking using the Zeus power. And then maybe, what if we take... Whoa, look at that perfect tunnel. We did a thing there. Do we use the Zeus power straight in a line? Yeah, okay, we're going to do that. We're going to go Zeus power straight down. I'm having a hard time seeing, guys. I don't want to ruin it. Like, I feel like we're doing a really good job here. And we've got this special beam cannon on point. And I think, oh, no. Straight. Okay. Yes. Special beam cannon. That's legit. That's not bad. We did a pretty good job. Now, I believe, if memory serves, special beam cannon is yellow. But we don't have any yellow attacks here in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. We did recreate the beautiful sloping swirl around the primary beam. Not bad. That's cool looking. We did a really good job. Here we go. Special beam cannon in 3, 2, 1, go. Slow-mo. Check that out. That is disgusting. That is beautiful. That is amazing. Can I actually see down the middle of this if I just get right back in here? Or is it just, there's just too much going on, guys. There's no way. I could walk right through it. Where's our clubber? I'm just going through beams of blue here. I can't find the clubber. I don't even know. Oh, found him. Found the clubber. I think it's right here. He's in there somewhere, guys. God, that looks so cool. The special beam cannon was a relative success. Now we're gonna move on to another attack. All of you fellow Vegeta fans out there will know the Big Bang attack. Now the Big Bang attack is Mr. Vegeta up in the sky usually, and he's charging, and he fires a big old ball of energy at people. So we're gonna try and recreate something like the Big Bang attack here. So for example, sadly we can't make a unit fly. If I could just have this clubber up in the sky, it'd be perfect. Or maybe I can get close. Remove the clubbers, take the line, move the line. Can I put a clubber? Oh baby. We're gonna grab Larry. Yes! Larry's up in the sky. Perfect. This will be our Vegeta. Larry, you're now Super Saiyan. Congratulations. You're going to perform the Big Bang attack. And Larry's going to use the Big Bang attack down there on the unsuspecting victims. So now we're going to make his unsuspecting victims. Let's just grab a whole boatload of hobbits. Like there's an army coming to attack Vegeta. And Vegeta's like, hey, Big Bang attack, lol. There we go, Larry. There is your army coming to attack you. Now, how do we perform the Big Bang attack? It's an orb of energy that moves in and kind of blows up the opposition. So I'm thinking we're going to go back to that awesome ability, the Candle Fire ability. And now it has to come out from his outstretched hand. So then we're going to look right down there and then create his Big Bang attack there, Larry. Right there is the beginnings of his Big Bang attack. I'm going to move slower forward just a little bit. And we're really going to jack this ball full of these orbs. Because you have to remember, this ability, the Candle Fire ability, splits off, guys. It doesn't stay as one perfect ball of damage. It splits off into multiple little balls, which would make a really good attack for later on. We also have to remember that we're aiming for the hobbits over there. We have to hit those hobbits and wipe out this army. Big sweeping circles making the Big Bang attack nice and massive. Now, the Big Bang attack itself, the ball of energy doesn't need to be huge, but it does need to have the destructive power to wipe out that army. There's so many attacks in this that it's actually slowing down my computer. What do you guys think? I've spent a few minutes putting in orbs into that Big Bang attack. What do you guys think? Is this gonna work? I hope it is, and I hope Larry doesn't fall to his death. Imagine being part of this little hobbit army, about to see what's going to happen. I'm actually very excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Here we go. We'll do maximum slow-mo in 3, 2, 1, go. Maximum slow-mo. Look at that. It is oh man. This is going to mess up the hobbits. Oh my god. I'm going to pause. Look at the majesty of this attack. Look at the accuracy. Like, it's doing a phenomenal job coming straight at the... Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is so cool. God Power is the best, guys. I love God Power mod. It's my favorite mod. It lets us do the craziest things. Here we go, maximum slow-mo. The orbs are advancing. Here comes the attack. And you can see it turning each of these hobbits light blue as the effect takes over and it blankets in amongst the hobbits. Now, if this ability resulted in explosions at the bottom, you would have a different attack. Absolutely phenomenal, but not destructive enough. Visually stunning, but not destructive enough as Larry fell to his death off the tower. Oh, Larry. So how do we create the destructive power? Larry is up here. He is Vegeta. This is the army down there. We can hit them with the ability, but it's not powerful enough. What God Power has more oomph than that? Part of my brain is thinking catapult rocks, but the catapult rocks won't go in a straight line. Watch, right? If I take the catapult rocks, I kind of make a beautiful energy ball of them, and I don't think it's going to do what we want it to do, because what'll happen is it explodes in every direction and it creates a beautiful nuclear explosion, but not quite what we need. The only other ability that could potentially come close is, again, Zeus's lightning ability. Zeus's lightning ability has more damage, has more impact, more oomph than the candle ability. So if we were to pretend to be Zeus for a second, and I was going to make a Zeus equivalent of a Big Bang attack, oh, you know we could, guys. You know that this could be beyond disgusting. So right now I'm making, like, you know those jelly rolls? It was like you know, cooked cakey roll things with the icing inside. Yeah, I'm kind of making one of those, but with Zeus's lightning bolts. Now, visually, it's not going to look the same as the big blast attack, the Big Bang attack, because you have these like horizontal beams, but you know, this is going to cause some severe disgusting damage when it does land, if it does land. Because as we remember, the Zeus lightning bolts have a bit of an arc to them, and they don't go in a straight line. So I'm hoping that there's enough lightning in here to blanket the Hobbit army and completely wipe them out. We're going to find out the hard way. Now, I have put countless lightning bolts in there. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. You ready for this? Let's try this one more time. Hopefully this is enough to wipe out this army. And can you imagine, you're down here, you are one of these hobbits, you look up at that little speck of light, and you're thinking to yourself, man, what is that speck of light right there? And you turn to your hobbit friend and you're like, Mr. Larry the Hobbit, do you know what that speck of light is? And Larry the Hobbit's like, no, Billy, I don't know what that speck of light is. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Maximum slow-mo in 3, 2, 1, go. There you go. The lightning is moving out and spreading out. Let's speed it up just a bit and then give it a pause. This reminds me of the Darkness God from the Omega mod. The Darkness God used to shoot out blasts of energy like this, blasts of lightning like this, and this is going to blanket the hobbits. Maximum slow-mo. A little bit faster. Pause. Maximum slow-mo. There you go. Point of impact. It's actually blocking out the sun. These hobbits are fighting in the shade, 300 style, as the lightning comes in. Maximum slow-mo. Check that out. This is much more Dragon Ball Z-esque. This much energy, the energy completely enveloping the enemies. This feels very much more like Dragon Ball Z. The force of the impact sending hobbits flying, the death, destruction, and mayhem from such a powerful attack. That is Dragon Ball Z. And yet, I hate that Larry dies. Guys, there are hobbits that lived through the lightning blast, and Larry went for a little fall. God damn it, Larry. Now, Larry is gonna have some fun. Guys, in the first episode of our God Powers recreation, we did a spirit bomb, and it looked beautiful, but it didn't have the oomph of a spirit bomb. And then again, the spirit bomb didn't even quite work like that. If you remember, a spirit bomb, you actually build it, it becomes this giant orb, and then you throw it at the enemy and it envelops them and just kind of destroys them. So I kind of want to make not quite a spirit bomb per se. I want to make another spherical explosion. I'm not sure what you would call it in the Dragon Ball Z world. I looked and looked and looked, and I felt like I've seen Dragon Ball Z characters do an attack like this, where the attack moves out from them and it explodes from them, but I could not, for the life of me, find a name for that attack. There we go. Larry is surrounded by enemies on all sides. Now we're going to give him his beautiful attack. We're going to recreate that amazing spherical explosion, but we're also going to upgrade it. We get right here on top of Larry's head. Perfection. I couldn't ask for better. And now we're going to make our sphere. So there's the beginning of our lovely AoE spirit bomb splash explosion attack. But this was fairly powerful. It lacked the oomph. And what adds the oomph? The Zeus ability. So we now have the Zeus ability activated. We're going to go inside our sphere to little old Larry. Again, position ourselves right above his brain because I want this to be as close to the same as before. See, if I was smart, I wouldn't have moved. But I've moved, and now I need to try and recreate what we just did in the position to do so. Now we're going to take our Zeus Power, which seems to not be moving outside. I do not want the Zeus Power to be poking out. I just want the destructive ability to be there. You know, I just want the damage to be there. So we're now going to surround in the Zeus Power and kind of work our way up and make a spherical Zeus explosion. And it's just going to be glorious. What have I made? What have I created? What is about to happen? Oh my god. It looks almost like, you know, at New Year's, you have that ball that drops down. Everyone's like, Happy New Year's. It looks like one of those, but a whole lot more deadly. This is going to do stupid stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. A spirit bomb, a big bang attack, a flash attack, some form of insane Dragon Ball Z AoE, just burst of energy from him. Hold on, Vegeta did it. Vegeta did something like that, where he just put his arms out and a big explosion came out of him. What was it called? I can't remember. Regardless, here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Slow-mo. Oh god, pause. Oh, oh, that was on regular slow-mo. Look at that. Look at that thing. This is insane. I've never seen something like this in Total Acro Battle Simulator. Okay, maximum slow-mo. Here we go. Look at it spread. Look at it spread out in every direction, enveloping these poor clubbers. Pause. I want to get inside. I want to see it from Larry's perspective. Larry, how you doing in here, bud? You are bathed in a beautiful glow of just amazing god powers. And all around you, you can just see your god power spreading out and smacking into all these enemies. This is just insane. My freaking god. Maximum slow-mo continues to spread, continues to envelop these armies. You can see the clubbers just getting completely destroyed. You can see Larry inside the energy right there in the middle of the screen, a little red dot inside of this blast. I'm gonna zoom out and oh, wow. This is the coolest thing I've ever done. How do I top this? How do I do better than this? All right, full speed. Here we go. Finish it up. And there are still clubbers alive as Larry gets his ankles broke. You know, Larry, for somebody who was protected by a god, you sure die quite a lot.